Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Branch, the art teacher here with lesson 9, kindergarten patterns in nature. And we're going to make a zebra because a zebra is one of the animals that we saw in the video that has patterns on their fur. And we saw it in the song about patterns too. So we get to make a zebra's head. Yay. We can also put more patterns on the zebra, natural patterns, if you want to make more. But let's just go ahead and just start with the quick part. All right, so let me switch my camera. All right, so you're gonna need your white piece of paper and your black piece of paper, and you'll need your crayon, which Miss Branch has just moved them to the other table. But let's go ahead. We're gonna fold our paper in half. This is the hamburger fold. So fold your paper in half. We're gonna make the circle for the zebra's head. Let me grab my crayons. And mostly you'll need your black crayon and your white crayon so that we can show the lines. Let's see, black crayon. Oops. Actually, you could just use any color because you can make it up. Doesn't have to look realistic because you're the artist and you get to make those kind of choices. But so I have my folded paper folded in half, and I'm at the folded end. Bring that camera around a little bit more. And I'm gonna take my black crayon and I'm gonna make a big half circle. So I'm gonna make this big half circle. And before I cut this out, I'm gonna go ahead and use this corner and make a curve, two curved lines to make the ears for my zebra. So I'm gonna just make a like a triangle in this corner. So now I can cut both of them out at the same time. Oh, here to go. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one out first. I'm just gonna follow the lines with my scissors. Follow the line and turn the paper. Keep my scissors steady and just turn the paper. And so now I have these two corners for my ears. I'm gonna put them off to the side. And now I'm going to follow the curved line I drew. Again, turning the paper, not my scissor hand. And I'm gonna put this off to the side just in case we need some more of that. I don't think so. So now I have my head for my zebra. I probably could have made the curve a little bigger because this one looks smaller than this head. I'm gonna turn it this way because it looks a little longer that way versus this way. So I'm gonna turn it this way. Well, it's just up to you how you want your zebra's head to go. So now I don't need this whole black piece of paper. So I'm gonna fold that in half. And then I'm gonna cut the line. And so now I'm going to make the part for the zebra's mouth because the part of the mouth is the fur on it is black or hair. Is it hair because it's a zebra and it's like a horse? Or is it fur? I don't know. But now I'm going to use the white crayon, but I'm not going to make a big curve line. I'll make it a smaller curve line and make it a little longer. That way I get this long oval shape for my zebra's mouth. I might have to cut it down a little bit. I might have made it too long. We'll find out. So when I open it up, see, I get that oval shape. And I'm gonna flip it over so you don't see that line. Matter of fact, this one, because I have the black line that I drew, I'm gonna flip it over so I have this side. And I'm gonna flip this over so now I have that side for the nose, the mouth area. Now, if you think it's a little too long, you can always just trim a little bit off the sides. Let's see. Here we go. So now I got that part done. I'm going to use the rest of this piece to make my zigzags, my zebra stripes by making triangles. And all I'm going to do is cut up. And then cut over. Diagonal cuts. There's 2. You know what? If I keep going, I can finish this one off. And there's 3, 4. Those are a little longer. And this one looks like it, but I'm going to just cut it off right here. There we go, 5, 6. I only did 6, but you could do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You could do it all the way around, kind of like a tiger's head. I'll just do one more just in case I need them. All right, now I'm going to put this off to the side, just in case I need that too. Oh, I do need that. I almost forgot. The inside of the ears. Good thing I didn't cut the whole thing, but then I'd have to use my other piece that I had left over. So let's see. Where's the white crayon? I gotta draw the ear shape, but I gotta draw it smaller than this one. So I see how big this one is. So I'm gonna make that ear shape and I'm gonna make it smaller. So that's the hair on the inside of the ear. And I'm just gonna go ahead and follow that white line and cut it. And just turn my paper. And now I have the inside the ear part too. Yep, that works perfect. Perfect. And if you mess up, you can always just get some more from the other scrap pieces because you still got some scrap pieces. And you probably got more scrap paper in your scrap bag too. All right, so now I'm going to get those together. Ears, head, stripes. Oh, and you can't forget wiggle eyes. You know what? If I move this up here a little bit, it kind of reminds me of a cow's nose. Huh. I'll have to make a cow one day. Because all I have to do is do a little dip in it, cut a little curved line because of how the nose part dips on a cow. But that would be interesting. But anyway, I'm making a zebra. So now my glue, and not a lot, just a dot. A dab of glue will do. Now I have to wait for the glue to come down because I used half of that glue when I did a different project. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to rub a little bit. And it sticks. And then 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to stick this on here and rub a little bit. And it sticks. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Oop, there's a scrap. 1, 2, 3. And rub a little bit. And it sticks. And I'm going to flip this over onto the back. And I'm going to put some glue. That's why I left this little tab part down here. So it'll be easier to make sure it sticks on the ear. So I'm going to go right here. Wait till the glue comes down. And then 1, 2, 3. Rub a little bit. And it sticks. And 1, 2, 3. Not a lot. Just a dot. A dab of glue will do. And 1, 2, 3. Rub a little bit. And it sticks. Now I have my ears and the face. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the nostrils. So it's like a backwards letter C on this side. And then a regular way C on this side. And then you could give your giraffe. I said giraffe. Well, I started to make a giraffe at first. But then I said, no, let's make zebras. And then I'm going to give it a smiling mouth. And now, here's the thing. Because these get real skinny at the bottom, I'm going to have trouble putting glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my dots, 1, 2, 3. But that last dot, I'm going to spread it down so it gets to the tip. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and spread all the dots. And then I can put 1. And if it's near the eyes, it's fine. Again, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put my dots on. Then I can just spread them. That way I don't get glue everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I probably don't need all of them. I probably should stop there, but I did it. 1, 2, 3. I'll make sure I use them. All right, so now I'll rub that glue so it gets onto the pointy part of the triangle and put my other stripe there. I kind of made these kind of big. I made these, well, you know what? I made this head bigger. This head's a little smaller. That happens sometime in art. I'll put one on this side. Pull it back. There we go. And then 3. There we go. And then I'm gonna put one here. They're kind of big. And it's okay if they kind of crisscross. Because we can make it up as we go. Because I don't think any two zebras have the exact same kind of like little stripes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit of this off. I made it a little too big. Probably should have did the same thing on this one. Probably will go back and do it. No, I already laid it down. But before I spread the glue, I'm going to make this one a little skinnier. And you don't have to. It's just up to you because you're the artist. You get to make those kind of choices. And I'm going to spread that glue. And you know what? I could also just tuck it behind in the back. But if that doesn't work, then I just cut it off. I'll cut that little piece off too. And that little piece. And that little piece. There we go. And if you want to put some down in the coming from the top, you can. Or I don't have to use it, but now I said I was going to use them all. So I put the glue on them. I don't want to waste the glue. 1, 2, 3. I almost forgot. We gotta cut part of his mane. I could have used that for part of the mane, but oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and put my eyes on. But actually, that's cooler than that one because the stripes are there. Now I want another stripe. I'm gonna cut another stripe first. Because now it looks like cool. It looks pretty cool. Where's my scrap? All right. Now what I'm gonna do, because I still have to do some row rectangles for the mane. So I'm gonna cut right here and put that aside so I can cut the pieces for the mane. And this piece still makes like a little triangle. So I'm just gonna cut up to this corner. And it was folded, so now I can cut that line. And I think I need to cut some of that off. I'm gonna cut some of that off. There, one. Oh, and then I'll make that one a little longer. And that was 2. And again, waiting for the glue to come down. And then 1, 2, 3. Where did the other one go? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry, I left it on there. And 1, 2, 3. Spread the glue with my finger. And put that on there. And spread the glue. And put that on there. Now I want to come up just a little bit. Their stripes don't exactly touch one another. I mean, some of them branch like tree or river splitting. There we go. Now I need to put the eyes on. And again, waiting for the glue to come down. And I'm going to put a little bigger dot because this is plastic. And it may need a little extra glue to help stick to the paper. And then I'm going to do this side. Now I'm going to flip it back over to the ear side because I need to put the hair for the mane. But I'm going to take this little piece a scrap I have left. And I'm going to keep it together so I can cut more than one at one time. I'm just going to cut little straight lines to make little rectangles. 4. All right, that should be enough. And then right up here between the ears, I'm going to wait for the glue to come down. And again, 1, 2, 3. But I'm going to spread that glue. And then I'm going to take these pieces and stick them in the glue. Now, when you have extra glue on your hand, you can like keep it off to the side so that you can use it on another area of the project. Because watch, okay, after I finish filling all these in, I still got a few left. What I'm gonna do is take that glue that's on my hand and put it back down. And now I can just rub the glue with my other fingers and it starts to fall off. I dried it out by rubbing it against the other. And I wet glue down there. I can put these other pieces that I have left over in the middles. So now when I turn it over, I have a zebra and I have it making patterns. Oh, I can cut that little piece off. That you find in nature. Ah, this is so cool. So let me switch back switch my pin. All right, so everyone, we made a zebra that has pattern. The first one I made, I didn't do as many, but this one I did a lot. I like this one a lot better. It looks more realistic because a zebra has stripes on its face, the stripes. And we learned in those videos about animals that have patterns on their fur and their shells and their skin. So this was really a lot of fun. So everyone, I will see you in the next video. Bye.